It's midweek and it's St. Valentine's Day. Yes, and to God be the glory is also Ash Wednesday. So, love is one thing that created us from the beginning. Love has kept us from the beginning of creation. Love has found you and I to be here till now. Love kept us. Love sustained us. Love, I tell you, is a commandment that if you don't actually embrace, it may not end well for you. It will not help you to have a peace of mind. And so today it's all about love, irrespective of who, where, tribe, tongue, the distance, the age. Love, love, love. That's one one language or one word that you will not want to mess around with, because if you do, it will take its toll on you. My name is Adejoke Adobi David. You're welcome to Family and Values this morning, and I'm so happy, I'm so delighted that we're starting on this note. And I pray that even as we continue and start the Lent, from henceforth, we'll be righteous in, carrying it out to the letter. God will help us and we'll end well. Joy.
Good morning.
Joy. Joy.
Happy Val. Let me wish a special happy Val to you, because you've been one person that has made the journey easy for me. Thank you.
Thank you for choosing me too.
Thank you for making Family and Values easy going.
I love you.
I love you so much. Okay, good morning to our wonderful esteemed viewers. Thank you for joining us today on Family and Values. Yes, today is the Saint Valentine's Day. Everywhere we are flying red. So whereas you see us putting on red, remember we are trying to rep Val's Day also. Yes, like we said, we are sending your messages so that we could read it. We are expecting that before the show ends, we'll be receiving a lot of text messages wishing your loved ones happy Val, how you feel, your crush. Send the message. You also need to understand how you feel about them too. And remember to gift someone a gift today. We are streaming across all our social media platforms. Please download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. Welcome to Family and Values on Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day. If the camera can just zoom in on us now, you see our house is loaded.
The table
we really
is,
want to say a big thank you to the president of Galaxy Television,
yes,
Steve Ojo, for this great privilege and honor of blessing us with this beautiful cake this morning. Wow!
Yes, so we need them to see our cake and know that
we really need it.
We are really celebrating.
We're starting on a beautiful note. I'm sure we're going to be seeing that cake. It's so beautiful, and I'm going to be one of the people that will taste it.
I can't wait to have a taste of it. Anyways, I think it's just the strawberries and
you know what? I got this message this morning. Let me start from myself.
Oh,
Got a surprise from my kids this morning. And it's a whole lot from the four of them. The wordings are so strong, so powerful. I will read them to you when all the messages come in. And I was really, and it was about the time I was supposed to leave the house. So she was like, "Mommy, sit down," just so I said, "You write this song again, I'm in a hurry." So she was recording. I was like, "What is it? What is it? They gave me the buzz. What is it that you want to give?" Ah, God have mercy on me. African mothers, like my sister, African mothers. God will have mercy on me. I love you. I want to say a big thank you to Ayomide, Oluwatomike, Oluwademilade, Oluwashemilore. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to Funsho Adobi David, thank you for choosing me as a wife. And thank you for
now I'm feeling, when they say the butterflies. But do you know that somehow yesterday I got a Val gift, and it was actually meant for me. Use and buy something for yourself. But being mothers, I diverted the money, the cash to the kids. Yeah. And later, and it's somebody so dear to my heart, someone that is constantly in my life watching out for me. Said, what I said, I diverted. He said, so what do you want? I said, I would have actually used the money to get one footwear. Like he said, don't worry, I'll send it to you so that you get the footwear. I actually got the footwear and actually wore it today. So thank you, God bless you. I love you. So you see, I got a Val gift too.
It's so good. It's so good. So a big thank you also to our HO head of programs. Thank you so much. Thank you to the acting station manager. We are so grateful for the line you are helping us to talk
Today is
through.
all about
And
love.
we
so-
love you. We love all our crew members, from Johnson to Mr. K to Sir K to Afis to everyone. Emmanuel, thank you. Andrew, thank you.
Johnson is
Everybody in
one
the
person
editing
that
room.
will be on my neck
Kali
247.
baby, I love you. I love you. You know I love
Yes,
you.
we love you, Kali. We love you.
We love all of you, and we cannot love you less. Shady baby, I celebrate you. Mr. Jolly, thank you.
And to our producer,
Hey, double blow zone.
we love you.
We love you. She will soon be here. So we love you. We love all of you, even the people in the MCR. We are grateful, and we're not taking it for granted.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity for us to express love. So we're going to do more of that today. Yes, it's time for us to go for our mini feature, and we'll be right back as our guest is seated. A beautiful moment we're sharing here, and it's time for us to go to the topic of today. Love language. I told you, that word, you will not want to mess with it. You will not want to mess with it. And so we're talking about love language this morning. What is your love language? Do you believe in love language? To you, how do you feel when you see those attributes or those little details that has to do with love language? Oh, your partner is trying to give you all the touches outside. How do you feel? And so we'll be talking about that with none other than Oluwatomi Oladapo, the lady that I love to call her. Her name is always very loaded. It's full and it is very sweet to mention. Like I said, she's been in the media for so many years, and now she's also been a writer. She's also good when it comes to keeping you fit. Yes, that's Tumishi for you. So I have an author, a life coach, a mental health advocate. Tumishi, it's good to have you. Happy Valentine's.
Good morning.
Ladies, I see that you all are having such great time. I don't want to bust anybody's bubble. Valentine's is every day for me, but then of understanding or the essence of Valentine's and what happened. It was Saint Valentine's who was saving Christians that were being persecuted, and then that keeps it in perspective for me. So I hope that when people celebrate Valentine's, they're celebrating it because of the sacrifice that comes with love, the pain that comes with love, and the compromise that comes with love. So on that basis, happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's.
Wow, it's so good to have you in the studio this morning. And love language. To you, what is love language?
Okay, so when, of course, everybody knows that Dr. Gary Chapman was the first person to give us the 5 love languages and all of that. And what a love language is? Love language is just how you want to love, how you want to receive love, basically. And there's words of affirmation. There's words of affirmation. There's what's the other one? Touch, physical touch. There's gifting and all that.
And then there's time quality.
And there's quality time. And now for me, I think I said last time too that love languages evolve. So a person who was at the beginning when the love was sweet, that wanted quality time, that they were spending times, hours over the phone, and life happens, it's no longer quality time. They want words of acts of service because the children have come, or even if children have not come, they're not working, they want time to themselves and all that. And just like this, typical of almost all, not just African women, almost all mothers, you get them to give. The first thing is they give it to they divert it to the children or to the house and all that. But nah, don't do that because you can the way to truly understand your love language or to truly give or express love language to other people is to understand yours. If you understand yours, then you will be able to, to give it to other people, especially. And this is not just. I think that's what I'm here to debunk today. It's not just with romantic relations.
No, it's not.
with everyone,
relationship.
every single relationship that you have. Shout out to all my friends. So let me use, I can't say, but they're just a couple, couple. For example, I don't like to gossip. I like I am an introvert. Shocking, yeah, but I am. So they know I love food. So yeah, they know I love food. They know I love to work out. They know I love to gift. You know that, but they love to go out. A couple of them love to go out. So there is a way that we have. It was not even something we sat down to talk about. I just noticed that, you want Tumisha to go out with you, tell her a month early or 2 months earlier. And they know that day it's possible for you to say something happens sometimes. You know what happens? What they do is they say, okay, don't worry, we'll come pick you. It takes off some stress. So that is understanding how the other person wants to be loved, how you can love the other person and can love yourself. And it doesn't mean that if they need to go out, I will go out. I may not be present with them, but I will be there to also serve them. So yeah, love languages, I just hope that we don't use it as crutches.
Okay, so now why is it important for us to talk about love language? Now, somebody reached out to me yesterday and said, help a friend. He said, I have somebody that the only love language the person knows is money.
Everybody. I think even men love money.
And when that message came in, I was just smiling because I was almost like, what do you expect me to say? But why is love language important and why is it required?
Because it helps with understanding. Okay. Because it helps with communication. Because it helps with, navigating the relationship. So for example, if you are, there are people who are not PDA friendly. You said something like that, but it's some people who will love PDA but never saw it. For example, let me explain what I just said. The home that I grew up, I saw my father touchy, feely, so it doesn't mean anything to me. In my head, that is how marriages should look like. I should be able to touch it, I should be able to Fast forward to when I met my husband, he could not even hold me in public. I'm like, what's going on? Like, in my head, it was like he didn't like me enough to hold, not that you just that.
You felt he wasn't proud enough to showcase you.
I didn't even think whether it was right. I just felt like, are you sure you're with me?
He's not type.
But then PDA is not my love language. That's where I'm going. PDA is not, public display of affection. That's what PDA is. It's not my love language, but it is what I was modeled to, So people will say, for some whose love language is the touch. You would think that PDA would be their love language. It might not be. It might just be something that they've been modeled on. So understanding how this person wants to be loved, needs to be loved, and Jonathan needs to be, and servicing it, and vice versa. Not that I'm a gift, I love to give. So what people don't understand, that really, really, really upsets me when I hear you say, oh, I love to receive gifts, and you don't give gifts.
And you don't give gifts.
Not
your love
language.
It is not your love language. Yes.
So the way you know your love language is the way you love other people.
That's it. That's the word.
The way you love other people. That's the first pointer. That's the first pointer to your love language. The way you love other people. Because you are inadvertently telling them, this is how I want to be loved.
That's it. Okay, now, does it work for every relationship? Does it work in every relationship? Or do we expect it to work in a relationship?
As with every human philosophy and concept, no. The reason being that we're humans. And human science is extremely extremely fluid and amoebic.
Yes.
You know, it's extremely fluid and amoebic. So, it's the reason I really do not talk about love languages, because a situation will
Change
that, and then we are all on a continuum. For example, even if my love language is not acts of service, yeah, but I come home, I'm tired, and my partner decides to help me to cook.
Okay.
Won't I appreciate it?
Of course, you have to.
But my love language is not acts of service. So, in other words, I'm saying that we're all on the spectrum of these 5 love languages per event, per circumstance. Do you understand? So it is what the primary one. I'm not going to run away from the fact that there's a primary one. There's a primary one that everybody, you know, you would. But I do not think that it might. I'm not a philosopher, but I do not think that every relationship should be labeled, or the act or things going on in any relationship should be labeled according to love languages. It's just being kind and
well, for me, I think that when it comes to love language, I'm kind of always into switching, because I can't be caught. You can't box me. You can't say this is Joy's love language, because when you feel that's my love language at that moment, I'm picking something else. And but one thing I do appreciate when it comes to issues of love, I love the fact that I love being reminded of the fact that I have words of affirmation. You know, just tell me those words, because sometimes in my down moments, those are the words I listen to, especially when it comes to someone close to my heart and someone I love. And then, of course, gifting, and everybody loves that. But now, has love language, has it been recorded in any way that it worked perfectly? Like, is there any couple that was okay?
Well, I have to ask my husband.
My love language has worked perfectly.
You would have to ask.
Because I just told you, somebody chatted me and said, help a friend. Love language is money. Now, somebody that your love language is only money. Is that not trouble already?
It is trouble.
That's
It is
trouble.
I don't
trouble.
understand.
This is why I said to ask my husband, I don't do shoes, I don't do clothes, I don't do makeup, I don't do hair.
No, you have dread.
Yes, my dreads are natural. Yeah, I know. But before this time, you know, my dreads are just 17 years old. But before this time, it did not like so. He knew that my love language was gifting. Is my major love language. And then now you buy me a stiletto shoes. Why?
And you're like, why did you buy it?
Why did you?
Why?
Do you have to?
Or a bouquet of flowers. Why? Just that. But
So he now gets confused on what do I really give?
Just that.
Okay, but if I give you a cup of parfait, yeah, that's more like.
Oh yeah, you get me something. You get me a gadget. You get me or gifts to the gym. You get me you get me good running shoes.
Yeah, so part of love is like just to understand what area you should focus on.
You understand? So you can when somebody says that their love language is this, again we go back to touching. The love language might be touching, but what if they don't like it?
I don't like it. I don't
I
like
love
it.
touching. I love cuddling. I love hugs. I love
Even
kisses.
to my kids. Do you know that
I love
sometimes
words.
there's how my
Words of
daughter would
affirmation
want
goes
to
a
cuddle
long
me.
way.
I would slightly want to, and then I remember that. Oh, okay, come.
Well,
I say these ladies are weak today.
No, serious. Let's
Serious.
talk about, let's God. You didn't punish me, but it's punishment. You know, my children, or my 16-year-old going on 17 would wake up in the morning when she's at home and she will come for a good morning hug, and this is going on 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're already saying like, isn't it time for you to leave?
You know, and she's done this. She's done this all her life.
All her life.
So my son also is clingy. But I didn't, apart from it not being my
It's
love
just like
language,
being
it's not
normal
something
mother.
That you actually chose.
I don't like being touched, I
At
don't like
all.
being cuddled and all that. But I need to serve my children's love language.
Exactly.
I need to serve
So
that
that
love
you
language.
not
So that
create
they,
another
do you
impression.
understand? So, but they know, they know that my mother was like, okay, I know it's 5 minutes long, thank you very much. You know, so it still boils down to us communicating the right way.
The right way. The right way.
Our two guest is on standby. So let's go for word of. Welcome back. It's the Family and Values, and today, Valentine's Day. We have on standby on our Zoom here from Lagos, Lekon Aremotobe. Are you? Good morning. Wow. It's so good to see you from the other side.
It's me from the other side.
It's so good to see you from the other side.
And kind of strange though, because we're used to him in the studio.
Yeah, we're used to you in the studio. But we're missing you anyways, Valentine. The girls. You have 4 girls with you. 4 girls. You are the father of 4 girls. Mo Dupe is 1. My 2 girls. And you have Tomike. So you have 4 girls you are taking care of. So how are they? The papa for the girls. So we're looking at love languages, and I was looking at word of affirmation to present to this Gen Z. Do you think when you're looking at word of affirmation and some of let me just put only that, can they be trusted when they tell you, I'll be back at so time, or I love you from my heart? And you have some of them using girlfriends or using their boyfriends or using their parents or their siblings for rituals. Can love of affirmation, I'm talking about relationship generally now, because today is all about love. So word of affirmation for the generation that have now, I'm not saying all of them, just a particular set. Do you think it works with, love language?
Okay. Okay. So, I think that usually particularly because different exposures of different experiences and different methods. I can I can't say.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can tell you.
Okay, so Joy, over to you. Joy.
I'm trying to make sure that you can hear us. Can you tell us quickly the 5, they say there are 5 love languages, so can you quickly run us through the 5 love languages so that for those people out there who don't know, some people just believe they know that there are 5 love languages, but they don't know what those 5 love languages are. Can you quickly run us through those 5 love languages?
Okay, all right. Okay, so
So what I want to ask is that what is the most common among the love languages that you can pick as a relationship, a certified relationship coach that you've come across? Which one do you think is the most commonly used or appreciated or embraced in a relationship? Oh, is Aramoto still there? Okay, I think we're having a network issue
Yeah.
as it is. Okay, I'll throw that question to you, to Michelle. What is the most commonly used among the love languages? If you can look at it,
The most pedestrian will be, I love gifts, receiving gifts. And I say pedestrian because everybody says they love receiving gifts. So who's going to give the other person? And that is why I think there's a lot of cynicism that that follows the people who say that their love language is receiving gifts or gifts and all that. There's a lot of cynicism because giving gifts, I think, should be universal, you know, and it doesn't have to be something expensive. It can be that, because okay, let me tell you what giving gifts tells me is you were thinking of me when you were picking this. And it's as simple as, and I kid you not, it's as simple as candy. It's as simple as a candy. Oh, I was going through a candy and I saw a meat candy, and I know you love meat candies, and you give me a meat candy. It's as simple as that. So people say, people who truly, whose love language is truly about gifts, it's not about the size of it. It's about the thoughts behind it. And I think that, the other one that will be quite prevalent, and I think everybody should do, everyone, is words of affirmation. Who doesn't want to be affirmed? And who doesn't want to, who doesn't want to be affirmed, really? Words of affirmation should be prevalent. Touching quality time. If you're an introvert, you don't want, you want quality time, but you don't want to be crowded.
It now becomes a personal quality time.
It's not
quality time.
Understand? If you're an introvert, you do not want to be crowded. You want quality time with your partner, but you do not want. So what are you doing during this quality time? So if your partner, for example, loves quality time and you don't, like you feel like it's going to be crowding or it's going to, then to spend that quality time, when both of you sit down, are you going to be playing board games with the family? Are you going to be going out? Are you going, plan around, because I think a person who likes quality time, for example, would appreciate it if you take time out to listen. And maybe the person has said offhandedly once that, oh, I wish I were at so and so place. Why don't you take them there? Even if you don't like it, sit down there and look for them. You have saved them.
But now, let me ask this question. How do you know your partner's love language?
You listen.
Sometimes you listen. I'll use myself. I just told you that I'm this kind of person that switch. Maybe today you're listening to me, I'm saying I want to go to the park. I love adventure a whole lot. I love traveling. Then you feel like, okay, this is the moment for her to... And then you're coming and I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm not in the mood to travel. And you're like, but hey, so how do you get
like I said earlier, I wish I heard what Yozum was saying. But as I said earlier, it's what love languages first is communication skills. And body cues, non-verbal communication is communication.
Okay.
So, if, for example, you're an adventure-loving person, and your partner comes and says, "Okay, we're going out today," did he read your body language before he said that?
It's like that.
All right. If it's even me that say I love gifts like this, if you give me a gift that is
Out of...
it's okay now in this economy that we're like this, and and my partner comes to give me something that I know that is expensive, but I know when I understand that he was trying to serve me, but there's a greater good, and that's the family. You explain to me
Why?
my husband knows. You will explain to me I
What
hope
are you thinking?
the children something will not suffer. I hope house food will not suffer. You just take the gift.
Don't worry.
Accept
It's for
it
you.
first.
It's for you.
But
yeah.
but some people say they love converting their gifts to cash. Would you say that is wrong
What do you
when
want
it
to
comes
be?
to love language?
I can't say it is wrong because I can't teach a person. I can't tell a person how to cry. You know, but okay. So, I'm trying. I don't want to give offense.
Okay.
I'm trying not to give offense.
Okay.
But I don't think that it is
Right.
because of the connotation that comes with money. There is this negative connotation that comes with I'm converting this gift to cash.
To cash.
This it just feels somehow. This is why I love the series Friends. Like I unconsciously probably pick my friends based on the characteristics of all the characters. All of them know that Rachel, you know, if you give her a gift, she will take it, but she will take it back to store credit. So you know what they started doing? They'll just give her a gift card.
Okay.
They give her a gift card so that, you know, she gets exactly what she wants. Personally though, I think gift cards are not
Memorable.
they're not sentimental enough.
They're not memorable.
They're lazy. You know? Again, I'm not trying to give offense, and there's some people that would really truly appreciate gift cards. You know, but get me a kitchen aid. I'm gonna love you forever. Something that can make me cook.
Okay, now for someone like me who love when we're talking about word of
information.
let your word be your bound.
Yeah.
That's it. And like I asked them, the generation we have now, can it really, is it working with them?
I'm going to
Can we
push
trust
back.
them with it?
I'm going to push back a little bit with you saying the generation.
You know, I love the way she's saying calm. You know, she's feeling like calm.
I'm going to push back a little bit, and this is not me, you know, trying to speak for. I'm speaking for every generation.
Yeah.
If we are fair to ourselves, and even the so-called Gen Zers, yeah, you question something that was from the generation ahead of you. You question it. You rebelled against something. The reason that the reason we have parameters for different generations is because one generation questioned something.
Something.
Yeah.
Very true.
And so the thing that I really do not personally do not like all these Gen Zs are like this. No, it is what we have served.
That way.
And they are questioning the way that we did things that they saw did not pay us. Why would anybody want to transfer that to them?
To them.
Now, going to answer your question, if the best way, it might not be the best, but the way, because I have Gen Zers in my house.
Yeah.
So
I have lots of them.
I have two Gen Zers.
I have.
And my children really do not like to be called Gen Zers and that's because have a conversation with them. They just don't want to, you just don't want, you like it when they just push the information to you without explanation. So why do you want to teach your children? When people come to my coaching table with their what they call recalcitrant teenagers, and then the mother says, I did it, and I look at the mother dead in the eye, and I said, when you were 60 and your mother talked to you this way, did you like it?
Did you like it?
So why are you talking to your child that way? Okay, so every generation questions something from the generation, before it. We can't stop the labeling now. We can stop the labeling now by changing the way that we listen. Yoruba, and I will say it in Yoruba and say it in English.
Okay.
Yoruba says, "Ọmọdé gbọ́n, àgbà gbọ́n, òun la fi dúdú fẹ́."
Ìfẹ́.
And people say, no, what that's, if I'm going to say it in English so that you understand the depth of it, they said, the wisdom of the old and the wisdom of the young is the oracle that birthed later. It's the oracle. So if our progenitors appreciated the wisdom the young. Why are we pushing against it?
Why are we pushing against it?
Now, let's
we
look
have
at.
any
Let's.
message?
No, for now we don't have any message. Well, they don't want to send a shout out to the other ones.
Okay, our Zoom guest is back. Hello, Aremotobi, are you there? Hello, Aremotobi, are you there? Sorry, we lost you for a while.
Can you hear me?
Okay, so can you answer the question we had with you earlier on?
All right, I'm confirming. Can you hear me? You can hear me.
Okay. Come again?
I want to confirm that you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you now. We're
We
good
can
to go.
hear you.
We can
Okay.
hear you.
All right. All right. So I have two questions. The question you want me to explain to you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sure you can hear me very well.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so you're asking two questions. One
Yes.
that I heard was about trusting, living a second generation.
Yeah, the word of
When
affirmation.
you use word of affirmation. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And joy is
So I was saying that it's largely dependent on various factors. And factors like environment, how the was based, and all that. And I don't think it's particularly emotion thing in itself. Okay. Typical example. Using the dating scene as an example. Okay, you've seen situations where someone breaks up with someone else, and you ask them to return everything that in them before whilst you're in the relationship. Now, of course, every profession of love a person has ever made before was obviously false. Because you can't claim to love someone that treat them truthfully in that sense. Okay, so what affirmation can be tricky because people that want to use it and actually use it to manipulate the other person when they know that they like to hear these things. Okay, so can it be used as a manipulative tool by any generation at all? Yes, it can.
Yeah. Okay. And Joy's question.
I was asking, everybody listens to you here, love language. What are the love languages that we have? Some people don't even know the number of love languages we have. Some just know that they are love languages. So can you take us through the love languages that we have and it's commonly used?
Okay, awesome. So common love language we have at 5 from Dr. Chapman's framework. We actually have more than 5, even wider. But from the most popular ones are from Dr. Chapman's framework. And one of physical touch. Physical touch covers all species, or small as say hold your hands. Again, is basically your touch is what communicates love to you. Okay. There is act of service. Act of service is when you consistently do actions to communicate to me that you love me, particularly when they are help. Okay, so say you help me with the laundry, you help me with preparation for an interview, you help me. So those kind of acts, they are called acts of service. That is one way some other people find love. Okay, and sometimes it's even that people stop together, say we do the laundry together, we do it together. It's acts of service in that sense. There is one affirmation affirmation is basically you constantly saying to me, giving me validation via words, okay, expressing your affection via words. This can come in form of notes. This can come in form of voice, spoken words in a sense. So for me, I want to hear you tell me I love you. I want to hear you tell me that I did well. I want to hear you tell me that I'm a good wife, I'm a good boss, I'm a good child. That's one validation, bringing validation in a sense. The receiving of gifts. Receiving of gifts is when you share your resource with me. That's how I know that you love me. Now, the idea is does not mean whether usually for people that actually have their love life, they are not faced by that gift, the big gift or a small gift. It's usually about the thoughtfulness of the gift for them. Okay, in the sense that they can value it more than a diamond stud. Because for them it's about the value in that gift. Now, many people always want to claim that their primary is gift because everybody just likes to receive stuff. Okay. One of the ways to actually check whether the person really within gifts as their love language, their primary language, is when they demand big things. When they do, they just want stuff. It's not necessarily that their love language is
Okay.
gift. And there's one more, but I'm missing out. After service,
Okay.
affirmation, gift, touch. There's one more. Another one.
We have to run now because of our time, and we really need to
All
segment
right.
these very well. We're so sorry for the network. We would have had a wonderful and a lovely time, and I'm sure we're still going to have more of that with you in the studio very soon. So I want to say happy Valentine's to Nick Marimotobe. Thank you for being on the show this morning, and to Michelle, in 30 seconds, your final word of advice to our viewers at home.
Love yourself, love your neighbor, love your country, above all of this, love God is the essence of your being.
I can see, you can see our cake
I
right
love
now.
that.
So this cake is courtesy the president of Galaxy Television, Chief Steve. So grateful, okay, to family and values, the crew and everyone, all the other programs too. We appreciate you and all the staff of Galaxy Television. We love you. Joy.
Yes, we love you. We love you. We love you. But I want to say that
And
it's
your
not,
love message
it's
too.
not on Val's Day that you celebrate the people you love.
Yeah.
Celebration of someone you love is an everyday thing. I think once you wake up, you just want to celebrate that person.
That's it.
It is not even on the person's birthday. You just feel like I love this person and I want to celebrate this
Yeah.
person. So don't wait until special day before you now remember that, oh, I'm supposed to celebrate this person. So that's my message to you out there. And in the course of celebration, please do not do things that would put you into trouble. Be careful out there. There's a whole lot going out there today. Please do not do things that will put you into trouble. I'll see you tomorrow when we talk about health. My name is Joy Abu. Allow me be back in the euphoria of Val, you know.
Okay, you heard Also watch what you eat. Because lots of stuff will be going around your cake. Watch where it's coming from. Know who is bringing it to your children or any special gift at all. Screen it when it's brought to your house. Watch out for substances that will be hidden or used to produce or to make all the stuff or gifts that will be sent to your house. Okay, we need to watch and, you know, guide against drug abuse as well. So on that note, you heard it. I want to say a big thank you to the Adude family, from Funshaw, my husband, to my 4 kids. My 5 kids, yes, my daughter-in-law. Yes, to celebrate love, not on a day like this, but every day. Make sure you put smiles on people's faces. I love that, and that's what my life revolves around. Let someone be happy knowing that you are there. My name is Rimino Lori Adejoki Adubi David, and have a splendid and a wonderful section. See you tomorrow. Bye.